May I have your attention, please, all rise. Lawrence County Municipal Court's now in session. The Honorable Donald R. Capper presiding. All those having business before the court draw near and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Welcome to Lawrence County Municipal Court. Today is the 21st day of November, and as we always do, we'll start with the reviews first for people who are working on their court orders. So when your name's called, come up to the table to the right. If you don't get called, and like you were on the docket, you need to get a check-in with the clerk. Call the reviews.
Casey Parker, Cameron Carroll, Aaron Fraley, Stephen Fletcher, James Fortney, Joseph Green.
Casey Barker is here, 17, 29, 15, 11, 349, 21, 614. Mr. Barker, how are you?
I'm good, you?
Are you making a payment?
Yes, Your Honor, I have 20 bucks.
And these have ended freeze. Is compliant. So you're looking for work?
I have work.
Okay.
Yep.
Where are you working?
S&S Construction just started last week.
Okay, good. What What's your work schedule like?
It's like 9:30 to 5:30.
Monday through Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go into January. January 2nd will be your next review.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. See the clerk. Cameron Carroll. Case numbers 25-1680, 25-1245, 25-799.
Your Honor, if I may, he's turned in 56 hours of community service this morning also.
Okay, very good. Appears to be,
Yes, he does it at Lawrence County Animal Shelter.
okay. Your report from Focus says you're fully compliant. Good community service. Can you pay anything on fines today?
Yes, Your Honor, I can pay $40.
Okay. So you clerk to do that. And I'll set you for January 2nd also. January 2nd, 9 o'clock will be your next hearing. Okay, good report. Stephen Fletcher, 23-705. Okay, you're working, you did some, not this time, it doesn't look like. Have you done anything since your last hearing?
I've had all my community service and everything done.
Or are you making a payment to it?
Yes, $100.
Okay.
I have a question. We have 2 outages in December, and any way I can be the first week of January or anything like that for my next review?
Yeah, I'll set you for January 2nd also, it's like I did last time. January 2nd, it's a Friday, will be your next hearing.
And I'll pay it off.
I was gonna say, you're pretty close. If you
No.
pay it off, you don't have to come back.
I'll pay it off.
Okay. You'll see the clerk make your payment today, get it done before January 2nd, and you'll be finished.
All right, thank you, sir.
Aaron Fraley, 25-799. Okay, we got some more community service and fines today. Do you have a payment today?
I paid some Wednesday, but I can pay 20 today.
Okay, I see you paid a couple days ago. I'm gonna give you more time because yours is a newer case. I'll make it January the 16th. If you get it done before then, you don't have to come back. January 16th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. James Fortney, 21-706, 2667, James Fortney.
Yes, sir.
Are you securing by teleconference?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you don't have a whole lot left, are you? I'm showing $150 left on your case. Are you making a payment today?
No, the last time I was there, I was paying for the truck driving class, and that took a lot out of my pocket, so I don't have anything today.
Okay. You're signed up for that now?
Yes, next month or January, I should have more payment available to put towards it.
Okay. I'm going to set you for January 2nd as your next hearing.
January 2nd, yes, sir.
9 o'clock, January 2nd.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Joseph Green, 25-226, 24-151. Okay, so it was completed at RRS. We got a letter of report also dated November 19th. Okay, we'll put copies of that in your file. Okay, so on your one case, the fine's been paid, the other one's still some owed, and we've got community service to do too.
Yes. I did
You
one
made a
day,
payment a couple days ago.
yeah,
Okay,
$150.
fine. Okay, I'm gonna set you for January 9th.
Thank you, Your
January
Honor.
9th will be your next review hearing at 9 o'clock. Mr. Cooper will make copies of this.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jeremy Kearns, Holly Lewis, Michael Miller, Misty Shaver, Mark Wells, James Willis.
Jeremy Kearns, 23, 738, and 739. Jeremy Kearns?
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Mr. Kearns resides in our solar living. I'm not sure why he's not here today.
Okay.
Maybe he didn't, a scheduling conflict or something, but I can get him in as soon as possible. He's doing well.
Well, he's got a good report, and he did his community service and paid off his fines, so all he has to do is finish his treatment.
He's completed residential. The only thing he's doing is sober living until he can get his own place.
Okay. Well, if you give me a letter of completion, he'll be finished.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, I'll mark case completed with a letter of completion from the president.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Holly Lewis, 25,956. And she made a substantial payment today, paying off her fines and costs. She's got a report from ODP. Okay, is this mine keep or?
Yeah, no, that's yours.
All right. Good job on that. You've got 4 days of community service.
Yep.
Okay, let's get that done, you'll be completed. Okay, I'm gonna set you for January the 16th. So
At 9?
it'll be at 9.
Okay. Thank you.
Good job, keep it up. Michael Miller, 24/21/13, Michael Miller. He's got a report from Health Recovery Services. Says you've done exemplary work with your counseling. Okay, very good report. Do you have a payment on your fines today?
I'm paying $200 today, Your Honor.
Okay, very good.
I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
How much do I owe left?
I'm showing a balance of $675 today. That's what the computer shows to me. $675.
Okay,
See the clerk to make your payment.
okay.
Continue with your counseling. I'll set you January 5th. That's a Monday. Does it matter if it's Monday or Friday?
Fridays would work better for me.
January the 9th. That's a Friday. January the 9th, 9 o'clock. See the clerk.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Misty Shaver, 17/34/65. A report from United Family Recovery. She left the burden against staff advice. community service and finds the cost to do here. So she'll get a warrant for failure to appear today and for leaving treatment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark Wells is here. Case number 17-1273. 2014-2753. Making payments on fines. We have a case today, Mr. Wells.
Yes, 10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to set your next hearing for December the 19th. December the 19th, 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. James Willis. James Willis is 25290. It's not here, he hasn't done anything on his case. Be a warrant issue for failure to appear. That concludes the reviews. If you didn't get called, think you should have, go to the clerk's office to the right as you leave the courtroom and check in with them. We're going to do the arraignments next. Arraignments are new cases and old cases that someone missed a hearing or didn't come to court when they're supposed to, and they want a warrant withdrawn. Again, if that happened to you, you need to go check in with the clerk because you're not on the docket today. But when your name is called, come up to the table to the right, just like the last group of folks did, stand there when they're in charge with you. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. But if you do say things, everything we say here is on the record. So that means it's being recorded. It can be used against you if you admit something about your case. Today is not the trial either, so it doesn't do any good to get up and tell me, some people want to just tell me everything they think happened, and it's not going to do you any good today because it's not a trial. If you want a trial, you should enter a not guilty plea and we'll get the trial set down the road. If you don't know what to do, if you're not sure, if you want to talk to a lawyer, or if you want a trial, as I said, enter a not guilty plea. That preserves your rights, and you will come back for further hearing. Don't enter a guilty or a no contest plea because you want to get it over with. That's not a good reason to enter one of those pleas. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Matthew Flynn, case number CRB 11-821, CRB 11-1285.
Okay, these were old cases, but there's been, looks like a warrant outstanding for a long time on both. September on one from September 2011, the other from August of 2012. It's a disorderly conduct and a disorderly conduct, two disorderly conduct charges. So, Mr. Flynn, do you admit, first of all, that you missed hearings back in 2011, 2012?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an explanation you want to give the court?
Pretty much, so I guess when it all went down, I was in here for the hearing the first time I left and moved away and never looked back.
Okay, but you're back here now? Or?
Well, I was brought to my attention that I still had a warrant, and I decided, they said I recommended I needed to come take care of it, so I'm here to do what I got to do to take care of it.
Where are you living now?
I live in Parkersburg, West Virginia.
Okay, not that far away. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you've got fines and court costs to pay on both, or looks like, yeah, that's all it was, fines and court costs. So, just like the last people, I'll put you on a review hearing schedule, and I'll have you come back every time until you either pay it off or you don't show up. Once you don't show up, then
Could you tell me what I owe, and I could probably I'd like to just pay it and get it over with.
$210 on one and $280 on the other.
Okay.
So, 490 total, looks like, in there.
I think the other one was 260, it may not be calculated.
Okay,
It's 540.
probably another benchmark fee, so 540 is the total.
All right.
Think you can pay that today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do, because I do have, believe it or not, I had people lie to me in court. They'll say, I'm gonna go pay it, and they walk right out the door and don't. So what I do then, I'll just set it for a hearing, and if you don't show up, you get a warrant. So if you do show up, or if you've paid it, if you haven't paid it all, if you show up, I'll just give you another date, if you, as long as you're working toward getting it done. But if you pay it off, you don't have to come back.
Okay.
So I'm going to set it for December 29th as a review hearing at 9 o'clock. Pay it off before then, you don't have to be here.
Okay, great.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. The clerk is to the right if you want to do it today.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jody S. Stone. Case number CRA 25596.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am, are you Jody Stone?
Yes.
Ms. Stone, you've been served with a copy of the charge. It alleges that on September the 16th, 2025, in Fayette Township, by force, stealth, or deception, you trespassed in an occupied structure with the intent to commit a criminal offense in that structure. So you've been charged with burglary. It's a felony of the second degree. Carries a maximum penalty of 8 years in jail and a $15,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you understand the rights you have that I explained that defendants have?
Yes.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No.
Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm a CNA.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yep.
How much per hour?
22.
How many hours a week are you working?
30 to 44.
Okay, do you have dependents?
Yes, 3.
3 children?
Yep.
Okay, well, you're eligible for court appointment. While you're there. I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. He's here, we're going to get him in the courtroom so we can meet. We need Mr. Steyer in the courtroom. Mr. Steyer, this is Jody Stone. She's charged with an F2 burglary, so I'm going to appoint you to represent her. Guess we should have the prosecutor come in and talk about bond. Were you cited to appear in court? How do you know to be here today?
I got pulled over in Kanawha County. I didn't have acknowledge I had a warrant. And then they took me to jail for 16 days out there. They gave me a bond to self-report here. I turned myself in Tuesday, but they said they wasn't no court to come back first thing today.
You went to the jail first? Or?
I came here, but yeah, that's where the court gave me a paper to come here.
Okay, this is Mr. Hill, the Assistant Prosecuting Attorney in Orange County. Mr. Hill, this is Jody Stone. She has an F2 burglary charge from September of this year. She apparently got arrested on a warrant in Kanawha County, was incarcerated there for a while, but posted a bond, came here to the court this past Tuesday and was told to report today, and she did. So what's the state's position on bond for her?
Well, she's appeared on her own, so we're okay with her continuing to be out of jail. I don't know our bond, Your Honor, or if that was the bond that she posted in West Virginia or here.
I'm assuming it'll be released once she appears here.
Yeah, that would have been on the extradition.
Okay. Since she appeared today on the previous bond, I'm going to let you sign a new bond. I'll set it at $15,000 OR. So as long as you show up, you don't have to pay some money. If you fail to appear, you'll get a warrant, and then you'll be required to pay $15,000 as a penalty. Just come to court if you want to post any new money.
Your Honor, will she need to be fingerprinted?
She will need to be fingerprinted, and Mr. Cooper will give you a form to take to our jail to get fingerprinted. What's,
I'm gonna give you some paperwork.
what's your preference on coming back for a preliminary hearing?
Can I speak to her just a second about
Sure.
that? You have already got over here within 15 minutes of getting out of jail. It's kind of tough right now. We're willing to go outside the 15-day window, Your Honor.
Do you have some dates in December?
Yeah, I'm not available in December until the 12th. That's my soonest, and I've got the 12th, 15th, 19th, 22nd.
Any of those work? Do you have a preference?
Let me look.
Does the state have a preference?
No, Your Honor.
The 15th is a little clearer than the other days, so rather than stack everything on the same day, we can spread it out, that'd be good, so the 15th.
December 15th will be the next hearing, it'll be a preliminary hearing, 10 a.m.
That's all the arrangements we have for now. Your Honor.
All right, so
Okay, we're gonna start some pre-trials now, so we need the lawyers and the clients who have pre-trials to be included.
State of Ohio versus Robert Clark, case number TRC 25896, A, B, and C. That's Mr. McCallum's case.
Need Mr. McCown in the courtroom.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Set for pre-trial for that.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't know if the court has received Mr. Clark's dip completion certificate or not. If not, I've got a copy.
I've got a letter from Lawrence County Recovery.
Yes. So based upon that, Your Honor, and I believe we previously put this on record, my understanding is the state would move to dismiss the underlying ODI. Mr. Clark would plead, there were evidentiary issues in here, testing issues. Mr. Clark would plead to the no contest with a stipulation of finding of guilt as to the ACDA.
There's a safety belt.
And a speed, I think a speed and a safety belt. So that's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Hill.
And that is correct, Your Honor. One of the things is that the breath score was below .08. I think that there were other reasons why we wanted him to do the driver intervention program. So having done that, we're in agreement with the proposal.
And it looks like Mr. Clark, is he the one that did the striking, or is he the one? Yes. So he struck the other vehicle. Did he have insurance on his vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Allstate, looks like. Has that been turned in to Allstate?
Yes, sir.
The wreck was turned into them?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you believe that's all been resolved, or is that still pending with the other person? Do you know?
It's all been resolved. The boy went ahead and got him another truck too out of his settlement.
Okay. Mr. Beal, anything on that?
We don't have any further information on that.
All right, well, do you want to proceed with sentencing now, or do you want to try to contact the other party?
We don't have to.
There was looks like a rear end collision.
Well, I mean, we can try to contact the other party. We'll have to get the file.
You want to do that today, or how do you want to?
We'll try to do it today, and we'll let you know in short order whether we can or not.
All right, we'll recall this later in the docket.
State of Ohio versus Devin Stevens, case number TRC 2546, A, B, C, and D, CRA 25628. Devin Stevens.
This is set for pre-trial and preliminary hearing.
So here he is.
Case numbers are 25, 2546, 25682.
Your Honor, it's my understanding after speaking with Mr. Heald that the state would move to amend the felony charge down to, I believe it's an M1, failure to comply. It's going to be the same primary statute number on that. And that would be upon Mr. Stevens entering a no contest with a stipulation of finding of guilt as to that, as well as the OVI offense. My understanding is that Mr. Hills would recommend then a sentence of 60 days, suspend 50, to run concurrent on both cases, and then, of course, whatever your Honor wishes as far as the other attendant matters on fines, etc.
Okay. And I'm looking over the crash. There was a crash involved here, but I believe it was a one-vehicle crash.
It was, Your Honor.
This vehicle only was one involved.
Yes, Your Honor.
And did that vehicle belong to you, or?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Stevens, do you agree with what Mr. McCown has stated to the court?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Do you have anything you want to say?
No, sir.
Mr. Yu?
And we agree with what Mr. McCown has represented to the court. We reviewed all the circumstances, and even though it's a first offense OVI, we felt that his failure to stop for the officer immediately and him crashing the vehicle in the process was a little outrageous of him, and he should have some consequences because of that, and that's the reason why we think he needs to do 10 days in jail.
All right. There was a lack of center charge, a safety belt. That looks like is either misfiled or was there a passenger? Because the box on the ticket says passenger.
There were 2 passengers.
Okay.
And they weren't injured. The EMS was called to the scene, and they were not rendered any assistance.
Okay. Well, I'll dismiss that one because that's on Mr. Stevens' citation. Failure to control and a left of center. Is he pleading to those also?
Failure to control.
The failure to control, yes, Your Honor.
Moving to nollie the left of center.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So left of center is nollied. Now, on the OBI, the officer checked that he refused to take tests. Is there any?
He was placed under arrest immediately, Your Honor. There was no anything. And then afterwards in the investigation, he had already invoked his right to counsel before they even began an OVI investigation.
All right, on the OBI, then I'll impose a $500 fine for the cost to be paid. There will be a 6-month license suspension. That started the day of the incident, October 5th. 60 days in jail, suspended 50 days, 30 hours of community service. Has to go to the 3-day driving school. Is that going to be waived?
I thought that was going to be waived because he's going to jail for both of them. I mean, under the statute, if you go to jail, you don't have to do the dip. We did not affirmatively discuss that.
That's what I anticipated that he wouldn't with the student.
Okay, no requirement to go to the driver intervention program. When does he want to report for his jail time?
This Friday. This Friday, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, next Friday, there won't be any court.
Okay.
This coming Friday, there will not be?
Yeah, it'll be, that's the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yeah.
The last court date next week is on Wednesday, the 26th.
Do you want to do it the following Friday? Then the following Friday after that, if possible, Your Honor.
Yeah, so that's going to be, that'll be December 5th. So he'll report here to the court by 11 a.m. to start his 10-day jail sentence. His review hearing date will be June 1st. So if you finish everything you're ordered to do by June 1st, you don't have to come to court. And if you haven't finished it, you gotta show up, 9 a.m., don't show up, you got stuff left to do, you automatically get a warrant for not showing up. So, and that's after you finish your 10-day jail. So after you finish that, you should not have to go back to jail unless you don't do the other stuff and don't come to your hearing. So you'll be on probation for 2 years. You're gonna meet with Mr. Major in probation, go over your probation terms. So the safety belt violation is dismissed. On the failure to control, will be a $20 fine. The weapon center is dismissed. So be back here December the 5th by 11.
Failure to comply, Your Honor.
I'm sorry.
Failure to comply.
Oh, yeah, failure to comply is amended to a first-degree misdemeanor. I'll impose a $250 fine on that. And additional 18 hours of community service. So you'll have 48 hours to serve. Okay, go check in with Mr. Major, you're free to go.
Thank you, y'all.
State of Ohio versus Aaron K. Wells, case number CRB 25558.
And Wells, is Mr. McCown's case set for pre-trial.
I was told to come. I was a victim.
Okay, talk to the prosecutor.
And then for this case, I filed a stalking case against me in the other court, and then came in and dropped it. And then that was, that was justice. So what I did is I put a case over that. So that, well, no, but I put a thing over it. I'm not gonna.
Statement. You remember we just needed today to dismiss.
I didn't see it, it was cracked and then it popped out. But it's just one lens, it's one lens and it's cracked and then it popped out.
Approach your honor.
Yes.
$350, and here's the thing. My camera was down here, and I was reaching for my water, and he smacked my hand, and my phone went flying. So for me,
That's not anything like it says out of the police report. It's not really surprising at this point.
that's what I wrote on the statement. And anger management, so you're a child together, and I don't want it to continue. And for her, it's what's great. General. And do all that. Yeah, okay, cool.
You need some time, Mr. McCown, to talk it over.
If I could have a couple minutes, Your Honor.
We'll recall it later in the document.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus A. New Hampshire, case number CRV 25-456, CRV 25-458, A and B, CRC 25-830. This is Mr. Smith's case. Amy Van Zandt.
Your Honor, I don't know where she's, I had filed discovery on the OVI case. I realized this morning I did not file on the Walmart theft case, which she wanted to take to trial. I filed that this morning. I was going to ask for a brief continuance, but I've had no contact with my client since the last year. We could have 7 days, or I could have 7 days before the warrant goes out. I'll see what I can find out. She normally shows up.
Mr. Hugh?
Had this stuff pending for quite some time.
I think there may be a bond.
There might be. There was an OVI she entered a plea to. There's a felony.
She does have a bond up, so we'll be able to get her back.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll ask for bond revocation.
And I'll reach out in the meantime, see if I can't figure out what's going on.
It's not a special house.
I'll set a bond forfeiture hearing for December 15th.
Thank you, Judge.
When is it?
State of Ohio versus Bobby Adams, case number CRB 25615.
I just got whatever charges it said they have. I don't know what this
Mr.
is.
Stratton's case, pre-trial.
Okay, so we'll come to try and set it. I'd like to figure out what this is.
Your Honor, the state has offered to plead to the charge. The state's recommendation is going to be 10 days, 10 suspended with 5 days community service. I received some kind of discovery in this, it looks like a flash drive today, so we asked this be reset for another pretrial.
We're going to be in December, and
Just the 8th is the only bad day in December for me.
the 19th.
The 19th will work, Your Honor.
Okay, next hearing will be December 19th for the pre-trial.
I'll find out what's
10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Bruce Curry, case number CRB 25124.
Stratton's case, pre-trial.
Your Honor, we're set today on a pretrial on a disorderly. Mr. Curry has been at RRS. He's lost his insurance. But Mr. Curry would just like to plead to the charge and be sentenced. Plead guilty to the charge. You're still working in this cemetery? Yeah.
Yeah, Your Honor, I'm still working and everything. It's just the insurance. I live alone, so everything I do, I gotta pay for myself, all my bills and food and stuff. So coming out of pocket, it's just kind of hard for me right now, paying for the full treatment, you know?
Okay. So your attorney's saying that this is a disorderly conduct charge. It's a fourth degree misdemeanor, so the maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. He's saying that you want to change your plea to guilty. Is that
Yes, sir,
correct?
yeah. If I could add one thing, this was, my mom called a mental health, or mental health check on me, and this all stems from that. I'm not using that as an excuse or anything. I was struggling with my drinking. I was in a bad headspace, and when the police got there, I yelled at them, you know. use profane language, but I didn't threaten anybody or harm anyone or anything like that. I just was.
So you're on probation with our municipal also?
I actually am off of that now. I completed everything they needed me to, and I'm free and clear of them. So I just want to go ahead and get whatever I need to do done for you, and plead guilty to it. You know, I admit what I did.
What's the state's position on this? I just read the affidavit.
Well, the last sentence says that the counselor discussed this concern that they had about his treatment and that he was not compliant and has shown improvement since the discussion. So I guess I missed the part of the discussion about him maybe not wanting to continue in services.
So I had started to miss because of work, and I was trying to get my attendance and stuff improved. And then when I lost my Medicaid, I did the math, actually just my finances, and realized that I wasn't going to be able to, if I start paying for that, I'm going to start missing bills and stuff, and that's just a bad cycle to get into for me.
And you lost your Medicaid because you are working?
Yeah, because I started working, and they reported, I used to live in Columbus, and they reported income somehow from this year, and I have to drive the papers up to them. I can't fax them to the companies or anything. I don't have my license either, so it's just it's a whole mess. I would have to.
Isn't this work that you're doing, is it seasonal?
No, we work through the winter too, so we'll start working on like the outdoor equipment and stuff, and we still got to bury people too, so I'm actually.
It's a job at the cemetery, Your Honors. It's just not, it's not.
Maybe it's grass.
Yeah, well, I was.
That, so.
I was starting out, but now I'm doing everything there too, so I run the funerals and everything.
Okay. Well, before I send you, what I'd like for you to do is go take a urine screen. I want to see where we are. So,
Sure.
Yes,
sir. Do a urine screen, come back, and I'll send it to you after I see what it shows.
Hey, Sean.
State of Ohio versus Marion J. Holland, case number CRB 25724, CRB 25720.
Your Honor, this is a pretrial on an ag menacing and a domestic violence charge. State has hasn't offered anything to resolve this case. They were waiting to see if the alleged victim is here, Deborah Wood.
Deborah?
No, Sandra.
Sandra.
So,
I'm sorry, Sandra?
He said Deborah, so
Why do I have Deborah?
when he said Deborah, that's what I wrote down.
She's on here. Approach, Your Honor.
Yeah.
She is. Is the state offering to dismiss this with a nod, or? So that's the intention of the state. There's no problems, everybody's okay with it? That's generally the way it is in every case, so yeah, okay.
19th?
Yes, that will work.
Okay, next hearing on Mr. Holland will be December 19th. for pre-trial.
And Your Honor, just for the record, because I think we want to make sure that we're completely.
Thank you, sir.
Have a transparent record of this. My intention is to speak with the alleged victim in this matter and make sure and see what her feelings are ongoing. In the meantime, we're asking to move the case out about a month and make sure there aren't any more problems in the home where Mr. Holland resides. And then these are circumstances in which it's not unusual for us to agree to dismiss charges if there aren't any problems. So we're not representing that that's going to happen on the 19th, but we certainly are going to keep that option open.
State indicated it will be dismissed if no problems and the victim is okay with it. That's what he said, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Randy Jackson, case number TRC 252359 A and B.
Mr. Stratton's case, pre-trial.
So, Your Honor, this is an OBI, and the state has offered for her to plead as if this is a first offense. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm sure that the judge will ask me to explain the circumstances.
Yeah, is it,
It's a transfer over from South Point Mayor's Court.
well, the charging document doesn't say anything about any priors. Are there priors?
There is a prior. However, there are some questions about the putting all the facts together on the stop, and that's the reason why we agreed that we would offer to ask the court to treat it as a first offense.
I will plead guilty to the first offense OBI, Your Honor, in the left to center. As that should be given minimums on those.
Is that correct, Ms. Jackson?
Yes, sir.
One thing you need to understand, maybe you already do, that these charges like this, the OBI, are cumulative. And what that means is the more of these you get, the higher the penalties range can go. So even though the state's saying they want to treat it as a first, if on your record there's other incidents that are similar, another court can say, rather, if you get another one, rather than say, oh, this is a second, they might say, this is your third offense, and we're going to treat it as a third offense, and the range of penalty goes up drastically on a third offense it goes up to a year. Then in Ohio, in other states like West Virginia, since we're border them, on a third offense is considered a felony. So you need to understand, if you enter this plea, it's going to go on your record, and you can have that consequences down the road. You understand that?
She won't be in this situation again, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, nobody ever says, Judge, I'm going to go get another one of these. Nobody thinks they're going to do that, but that could happen, and then you're facing a much bigger penalty down the road if you get another one. Just want to make sure you're aware of that.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you want to tell me before I sentence you? Or Mr. Stratton, anything you want to say?
Your Honor, I just ask that you censor the minimums on this.
Well, the officer checked the box that it was a refusal to take tests. Is it considered a refusal?
No, sir. It wasn't a refusal.
That's what it appears to be to me.
Well, it doesn't say. It says you took a portable breath test out in the field, but it doesn't say anything about what happened at the post in the statement of facts I'm looking at, so I don't Do you have anything on that? So I really don't have anything justifying why it was marked as a refusal, because it doesn't say she refused. She did the field sobriety test, apparently, and she did the portable breath test. It doesn't say that she refused to take testing at the post, so I don't know why it was marked as a refusal.
And that's correct, Your Honor. And we're okay if it's not treated as a refusal.
Okay. So this is on Randy Jackson. So I'll impose a $500 fine, court costs, 6-month license suspension. That started the day of the incident. It was marked as a refusal, so there would have been an automatic license suspension go in effect. If you refuse to take tests, or if you take the test and are over the first aid level, your suspension starts immediately.
What was the date of test?
20 days in jail, all suspended on the condition that you go to the driver intervention program. It's a 3-day inpatient treatment program, and that you do 30 hours of community service here at the court's community service program. You'll have a review hearing on June the 1st, 26th. Get everything done you're ordered to do by then. You don't have to show up. You gotta show up. You don't have everything done. If you don't, you get a warrant. You get in trouble too if you show up and you haven't done enough to justify staying out of jail. I don't want you to go to jail. You shouldn't have to go to jail. Jail's my only option if you don't do what you're supposed to do.
I will do what I need to do, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your Honor, 6-month license suspension is up when?
In February, I believe.
February?
Yeah, February 7th.
She would like-
wants a permit.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, I'll give you a permit to drive for work, community service, to go to the 3-day program. Anything else you need a permit for?
Doctors for physical therapy.
Medical care?
Medical care, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
June 1st.
Yes.
So we'll give you that in package. Okay. So once we-
There was also a left of center.
Oh, yes, yeah.
She pleading to that.
Yeah, she is.
All right, $20 fine on the left of center. She'll need to see Mr. Major in probation, and she's free to go after
He'll
that.
get you the permit. Okay? And it's up in February. So, all right.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Young, case number TRC 21-2199, A, B, C, and D.
Thank you, Judge Pepper. Have a great day.
Mr. Young is Mr. Stratton's case at the pre-trial.
Yeah, Your Honor, this is a pre-trial on an OBI, a hit skip, driving under suspension and failure to control. From the state, this is a 2021 case. There is no test and no video. So, does the state have an offer?
We'd be willing to, well, I guess first and foremost, I want to know why it's been 4 years getting into court.
Don't have an answer for the state.
Oh.
Do you?
It
Go ahead.
took,
Go ahead.
I was having a lot of family trouble. My wife is very sick. I come over and turn myself in. I do that to take care of the problem.
So apparently he's had a lot of family issues that he's dealt with, but he's decided to deal with this old case and come in here on his own and deal with it. So,
And that's admirable that he's come before the court without having to be arrested and brought in before the court. Even though, you know,
Maybe he did get arrested.
no, I don't believe so. You weren't arrested, were you?
September
Oh,
26th.
okay, well, he got arrested.
Whenever I come to court, I had to put something $50 bond.
Oh, Your Honor, he came to court on his own, but you still had him post a bond.
So, I mean, it's a first offense. We still have the officer who could come and testify. I guess it's before there was, well, they didn't keep video for 5 years or 4 years. But we're willing to go forward with it. We wouldn't ask for, under the circumstances, we wouldn't ask for any extra punishment for him being 4 years late getting to court.
Well, there's also a hit skip in this too. Looks like it was a single car wreck, but he left the scene before police got there. Looks like that's what the report said.
All right, apparently went home. So he had a crash, he went on home, and he was arrested at home.
What's the state recommending on hit skip?
An additional fine.
Mr. Stratton?
Your Honor, at this time, we'll just set it for trial.
Okay. The 15th is a good date for a trial, or the 22nd, the 29th?
The
All
15th.
Mondays, 15th, 22nd, or 29th?
22nd would be good.
Okay, December 22nd at noon for trial.
State of Ohio versus Cody Kelly, case number CRV 25542 A and B, GRC 252252 A and B.
He's asking for 10 days on the obstruction and 20 on the denial. But, it's a second refusal. But what he's going to also do is delay sentencing for treatment. Because if prosecutor said that treatment for some jail time. Yeah. That's good. Okay, all right. We will talk to him. May we approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
What? No, just one second. Okay.
What's the CRV? Resisting? Does this happen sometime?
Actually, this is a 60, 50 suspended, right, in treatment, and then possibly the last 10 days taking care of the treatment. I don't know how you do.
10 days of treatment?
No. If you do what? Not if you do well in treatment. Your Honor, we'll do that. He also wants to test. You're okay. It's prescribed. The way, yeah.
I wasn't a doctor, but I haven't.
Okay, that's fine. Your Honor, the state has recommended 60 suspend, 50 at this time. That might get better depending on how he does in treatment. We'll plead guilty to the resisting arrest and the OVI. Ask that sentence be delayed. I understand the court would like him to drug test today and get sort of a baseline. Don't worry about it, it's okay. Just get a baseline so you'll know which treatment for him to get assessment at.
Okay. All right, do you agree with that, Mr. Kelly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go to probation, get a urine screen done, come back, and then we'll talk about how we're going to proceed further on the sentencing and so forth. So, go do a urine screen, come back.
Yeah. Follow him.
State of Ohio recalls Robert Clark, case number POC 25-896 A, B, and C. Mr. McCown's case.
All right, we need Mr. McCown in the courtroom, Robert Clark. Mr. McCown.
She took the cover off.
Oh, okay.
Your Honor, it's my understanding from the victim's advocate that they've spoke with the person whose vehicle was replaced in this. So that's what we were waiting on.
They had no out-of-pocket expense.
All right, so we'll proceed with this case. Sentencing, so the OVI was going to be dismissed.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And plead to the ACDA and the safety.
No contest with a stipulation finding guilt, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything you want to say, Mr. Clark?
No, sir.
All right, On the sure clear distance ahead, I'll put a $50 fine, safety belts mandatory $30 fine. Do you need time to pay those? Can you put that?
I can pay them today.
See the clerk, no probation, pay today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Aristides Alexandropoulos, case number CRA 2569 and TRC 252744, A, B, and C.
All right, Mr. Haslam, long time no see.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
My client is here, Your Honor. I don't know if he's in the restroom or not, but I don't know that he's necessary for the pretrial purposes of today.
Okay, what are we doing?
Mr. Heald and I have discussed the matter, Your Honor. We're working towards resolution. To that end, we believe that additional discovery may be necessary to include the state's in-depth review of the body cam footage in this case. With the OVI, I think Mr. Heald and I both agree that Mr. Alexandropoulos' status as a type 1 diabetic could bear on the resolution of the OVI case, as well as the performance on the SFSTs. And then there's the question of the PBT that was given at the scene, as well as an intoxilizer score that's not recorded. And finally, the timing as to the urine screen that was conducted at the patrol post.
So how much time do you need to look into these?
Your Honor, I would request we come back December 12th.
That's agreeable to say.
It is, Your Honor, and I have received the representation of Mr. Haslam regarding the health concern of Mr. Andropoulos, but I'd like to have some records that would verify that. And we, of course, will watch the video and review all of the issues that Mr. Haslam has presented. Did you file a discovery demand?
No, I'm going to file it today.
So when he files a discovery demand, we'll get him the video, and I'll get the video, and then we'll look at it.
Okay, so it'll be a pretrial on December the 12th at 10 o'clock.
Correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Darrell Campbell Jr., case number CRB 25739.
Mr. Steyer's case.
Your Honor, we're going to see kind of where the state is on this, so just a moment for Mr. Hill to speak to the alleged victim.
So, Your Honor, Daryl's mother's here. She's the alleged victim in this matter, and he's at home with her now. And apparently they've had a death in the family that's very upsetting to him. And what we would like to do is just hold on to this case for a month or two and see how things are going. And hopefully there won't be any more problems. Daryl will behave himself. And then we can dismiss the charge later on.
You're going to be okay. You're fine. Just take a breath. Take a breath. You're okay. So,
January.
Yeah, let me take a quick look at January. I think I've got a fairly open schedule. I'm here the 12th.
Yes, January the 12th.
Okay.
Pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, just one minute, oh my God, my bad. Call it a long name.
You're okay. You're okay. That's the day you come back.
I know, just put my wallet.
Okay.
Why don't lose it?
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. You're going gonna be all right.
Always will do.
State of Ohio versus Rachel Helmer, case number CRB 24320.
Mr. Stiers case, pre-trial. Trial read. Let's get a report.
What do we have left in this matter other than following treatment, Your Honor? Is there?
She hasn't done anything on her community service and fines.
Just community service and fines? Do you think you can start working on those soon?
Yeah.
Okay. She is also currently on an intervention in lieu of conviction through the Common Pleas Court, so she is being supervised by the probation department of the Common Pleas Court as well as this, which is why I brought the issue up. I wasn't sure if this was all we were looking at.
So we can go a couple months out, I think, after this.
Probably go a little further, Your Honor.
Mid-January,
Well, I just said something for the 12th. I think that day would work for this too.
January 12th. Be the next hearing.
January 12th, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Morgan Workman, case number CRB 25693. Morgan Workman.
Ms. Workman's here.
Morgan Workman.
And Your Honor, speaking with the state earlier today, Ms. Workman and the alleged victim are undertaking some counseling. They've gotten started on that, and that's been reported to the state. We don't have anything in terms of a formal report on that. I don't think it's that sort of counseling that's going to really generate formal reports, but we do have confirmation that they're undertaking that. The state had indicated that they would be satisfied in this case with a 90-day continuance and payment of court costs if they continue with counseling and there are no further problems. We are agreeable to that and would waive time constraints to accommodate it. We came in here, started this case kind of at the end of October, so end of January, beginning of February would be where we want to land for the 90-day continuance.
January 30th.
We make certain I don't have a trial that day. No, in fact, I'm already on the docket, so that's a perfect day.
January 30th will be the next hearing. 26th, it will be dismissed then. Any further problems? What about costs? State one cost? We're going to work.
Yes, with costs.
Is that agreeable?
But yeah, I was just anticipating that.
Okay. 90 days, be dismissed with costs if there's no further problems.
10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Robert Stickler, case number TRC 252722 A and B, TRC 252303 A and B, CRB 25551.
Just a second, I got these out of order. I had them in alphabetical a moment ago.
Stiers case, pre-trial.
Couple things here, Your Honor. I guess I didn't realize on a day that I was in Common Pleas Court and wasn't able to be here, Mr. Stickler was apparently arraigned on a second OVI, and then to which I was appointed. I just got that this morning. I hadn't been aware of that. But I do have, related to the prior case, he has brought me a copy of some pharmacy records. One of the charges on the earlier case was a misdemeanor possession of drugs for Xanax, and he has a prescription showing, or has a prescription, but a printout from his pharmacy showing that he had a lawful prescription for Xanax. So I'm going to provide that to the state. I would assume the state doesn't necessarily want to do anything with either case, so we have a chance to deal with everything, though. And I have just gotten this one that I think I need to file for discovery and see if there's video to look at and things of that nature. So I'm going to ask for continuance on this one. Go out about a month.
December 12th?
or so. Yeah, December, hang on, my calendar, I'm all over the place here. Yeah, I'm here the 12th, so if we could come back December 12th. Well, does Friday or Monday matter to you? Okay, yeah, December 12th will be fine, Your Honor.
Okay, both cases are set for December 12th for pre-trial.
December 12th, 10 o'clock.
Can I have this copy?
Yeah, that's for your file.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we've got some hearings to do on teleconference with the jail.
State of Ohio versus Charles Booth, case number CRA 25-730, TRC 25-2815, ABC, D&E, CRA 23-145.
All right, Mr. Stratton is representing Mr. Booth. This is set for a preliminary hearing on the newest cases, and then looks like the old case was a preliminary hearing also. 23-145 is.
So did you write it? So he's ready. Okay.
Is there there's another case, 25-2815 is a TRC case.
She's willing to take it. He's ready to go. Tell me what you want to do. Today. Approach on.
Yes.
So we're not going to treat them, set it out, go in place,
Here's the round that we've heard of this. I got a call from Bill, and he works in the commissioner's office. And there's a dispute between the probation and the commissioner's office on a budget for next year. They want an increase for their probation, and they say no. Community court, ankle mount, talk about firms coming down, say, well, it's not really good cases in the U.S. It's a structure, we're just going to and we're paying them. They could, plus we're paying them. But this is going to be coming up on these ankle monitors. We may not have access to it. Years ago, we used to get ankle monitors from
Yeah.
It depends on what you're saying.
All right, so it's my understanding Bethesda's willing to take Mr. Booth for inpatient treatment.
That is correct.
The issue we were discussing was an ankle monitor, or no?
I don't feel like, we've had Mr. Booth before, he was never at risk to run, and I think he's pretty familiar that I'm pretty quick with phone call. If he won't get far.
Okay. And say it's okay with that?
Yes, we're okay with that.
Okay. All right, I'll change it to no art. It was $25,000 cash or surety. I'll make it a $25,000 signature bond, released to Bethesda only for inpatient treatment. And if he does run, doesn't complete treatment, he's going to the grand jury.
Yes, sir.
I'll come back here.
And we'll waive we'll waive time.
Okay, so we'll come back, in December, what's?
Any day except the
Like
8th.
the 8th,
Yes.
the 15th.
Okay.
December 15th for a preliminary hearing on 25-730. Well, we'll be on both, actually. He's got a prior felony pending too. December 15th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, take advantage of this. If you want to stay in this court, you got to do well, get good reports, otherwise you're going to the grand jury, you're going to common pleas. And you can appear in front of one of the judges down there rather than me.
I would like to add that we may do that anyway. However, we're giving him the opportunity to really do well. And it can do nothing but help him if he does well in treatment and goes by the program and doesn't leave. And so I'm not guaranteeing anything on our part, but certainly we're encouraging him.
Yes, we understand.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Joseph Elmore at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 25595, and Tim Fortner is on deck.
Sir, are you Joseph Elmore? Can you hear me, sir? Yes. All right, Mr. Elmore, I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment hearing. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, what you're saying is on the record. It can be used against you. If you make any statement you make, could be played back in a trial later as an admission. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state of Ohio prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights you have?
Yes, sir.
The charge filed against you is burglary. It's alleged that on September the 16th of this year, in Fayette Township, by force, stealth, or deception, trespassed in an occupied structure with the purpose to commit a criminal offense in that structure. So that's a long way of saying burglary. So you're charged with burglary. It's a felony that's second degree. It carries a maximum penalty of 8 years in jail and a $15,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
Do you have a job?
Not at the moment, sir.
Okay, Mr. Smith, I'll point to you. I think Mr. Steyer there's a co-defendant. I'm assuming it's a co-defendant because it looks like it's an address, South Charleston.
Okay, sure.
What's the state's position on bond for Mr. Elmore?
That's an expedition.
No, he got extradited from Kanawha. I think this, if you remember the lady that was here, that got picked up in Kanawha County and then she posted a bond, came here on her own. I think this is a co-defendant. He must have been transferred and didn't post a bond.
So he's got the burglary charge
He's
pending.
got a burglary. He has a South Charleston, West Virginia address.
All right, so we would request a $25,000 cash surety bond.
Okay, I'll set that bond at this point. Your lawyer is going to be Mr. Smith. He'll call and talk to you. Do you think that's a bond you can post, Mr. Elmore?
No, I can't post it, that's too low.
Okay, is there a bond you think you can post?
mean, I could probably pose, and it's come up like $1,000 that'd be, and I'll come to court, whatever I can do.
You don't need to say any more, I just want to get an idea where you were on your bond amount, okay?
When did he come into the jail, Your Honor?
Yeah, when did you arrive in our jail?
I came here yesterday, but I've been in jail for 22 days, something like that.
In Western Regional?
South Central.
South Central? Judge, in case he can't make bond, I'm here, looks like we're having court Wednesday, the 25th?
6th.
Or 26th, yes.
You want to do it then?
We could do it then, just to make sure he's been in a day, so, yeah, if we could do that.
I'm setting your next hearing on the 26th, that's the day before Thanksgiving.
If I could borrow the court.
26th at 10 o'clock. If you want me to reconsider bond, I'll do it later.
I will, Judge, but I just want to have that date in pocket just in case.
Of course,
I'm going to call down and talk here in just a minute. Okay?
Your Honor, we have another case there, but his attorney, let's call him again.
We done?
For now, we'll call you back after you talk to your lawyer.
All right.
State of Ohio versus David A. Campbell, case number CRB 25378.
Mr. Morford's case.
Here we go. Judge, he has graduated from the Strength at Home program offered by the Huntington VAMC. Do you have a copy of that, Your Honor?
I do have a letter saying he successfully completed.
Would you like?
He will complete it. What's funny, it's dated August 15th, but it says he is completing it on October 13th. So, do you have something since then, or?
It's an actual certificate, Your Honor.
Okay.
Judge, this is not dated.
Let me see if I've got it. I got something from him in the labor a couple of days ago. Lonnie Ward is now in Boone County Jail.
That's the anger management, the VA, so it's anger management, I was court ordered. I graduated the day after we had court details.
Okay, she has not given me any information. I just sent her a text. She's usually pretty good about responding, asking her if he has completed. So let's recall it.
Okay. Just have to see.
State of Ohio versus Robert Beasley, case number CRB 23324, CRA 21345, CRB 21346, CRB 21222, CRB 21114 A and B. Also, Mr. Murphy's case.
It's Mr. Morford's case. Got a report from Municipal Life dated today. It says he's going to graduate the program November 30th. And there's done really well. He's actually helping other people that are in the program. He's got several files in his court. With money's owed, it looks like. What's the plan next, Mr. Chancellor?
I graduated 30th and looking to get my own place. Already looking at an apartment, but somebody else is looking at it too.
What about work?
I work at the animal shelter, been there for a year.
You're going to continue to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you pay anything on your fines and costs now?
I just got my check today. I'm gonna pay it online when I get home, after I cash my check, sir. If that's okay with you. $100.
Okay. Continue then to monitor.
Yes, Judge.
Let's go into January. What's your schedule in January?
I'm okay pretty much up until the 12th.
January 9th. Yeah. January 9th will be the next one.
There's one case that has been sitting.
Yes, 23-324 is still pending. January 9th, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Done, Your Honor.
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Rosemary Jingle, case number PRD 25-1921.
Mr. Morford's case, pretrial.
They need to make sure they let me use them. He needs to make sure they let me take my meds and if they let them make them use them. Because they don't do that up in Delaware and I went with them and I'm on meds and blood thinners and blood pressure.
We're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Okay.
She's here to report to jail. She's brought her medications that she must have.
So what's being recommended?
Your Honor, this was a driving under suspension charge arising out of an OVI charge
So
from
there's a
Delaware
mandatory
County.
3 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Jingle, anything you want to tell me before I send you?
No, the only thing I would say is, I know that you took the paper for the, and you're considering using that for down here. I would recommend that maybe you check into Delaware County's procedure of not having to come to court and allowing them to set their days, like their commitment.
He doesn't do that.
Oh, okay. The other reason I said is because this adds like an extra day to it, coming to court again, and it's turned into a 4-day thing, and up there they let you come in at 6 a.m. and out at 6 a.m.
Well, when you're at the jail, maybe you can talk to the sheriff because they will only
Is that who it's-
set prisoners on certain days. So I have to have people come here to go to the jail rather than just order people to go to the jail because then they won't take them.
Huh, interesting.
All right, so on the driving under an OVI, I'll impose a $250 fine and court costs. 3 days in jail, starting today. We'll make it a 2-year level 5 probation with a hearing on June 1st.
Does that mean I have to come back down here June 1st?
No, if you pay your fines and court costs before June 1st, you don't have to appear. If for some reason you haven't paid them by then you have to appear. And the reason I do that is we kind of did away with their prisons and not really allowed to put people in jail for not paying fines unless I know it's willful. But I can put people in jail for not showing up for hearings, and usually the people don't pay, they don't show up for the hearings either, so then they get a warrant for not showing up.
Can you tell me what is the level 5 probation?
Non-reporting, except for your review.
Pay my fine.
Pay your fine and court costs, and you don't have to come back.
What date was that, Judge?
June 1st.
June 1st, thank you.
9 o'clock, so it gives you a long time to get it done.
Yes, sir.
It's yours. Take it around until they come.
Would you back to that door?
You don't put it back there.
State of Ohio versus Noah Moore. That's number CRA 25-541, CRC 25-2291.
This is Mr. Morford's case. And we're looking to see if there's urine results about it.
Yes, Your Honor, and Mr. Moore's results are not available yet.
This is a case from August.
Seems like there's a real, well, and just to clarify, Your Honor, they they sent it off to do a screen of both urine for alcohol and urine for drugs. The alcohol portion of it has come back, and it did not show any evidence of alcohol. So we're awaiting the urine, or excuse me, the drug component of that. And then we also have the results from the possession charge, that there was an allegation of possession of fentanyl, and we did receive confirmation that it was fentanyl. So we do have that back.
Okay.
Here, Butch, I don't know if I'm giving you this or not. This is the results from the contraband. So with respect to the urine screen, we just don't have it yet, but we also are restraining ourselves from going ahead and moving the case to the grand jury, which we could because of the felony. So if they want an opportunity to keep the case here, we'd ask for a continuance and have them waive time, and we'll get the urine results as soon as they are available.
We would waive time and agree with that.
And he's been going to treatment at a place called Crossroads. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's a methadone one. That's a new one in Ashland? I don't have a report from them since September, but I see. Do we have any updates, any reports?
He says he doesn't have it with him, but he could get one, Your Honor.
I have him as a South Point resident, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're still taking methadone daily?
Yes,
What's your dosage?
90.
How long have you been doing that?
A few months now?
What?
A few months now?
Oh, had you just started when you got this offense? Because this was August.
Yeah.
I see my counselor tomorrow. I can get an updated report for you if you'd like.
Did you start the methadone after this incident or before?
Right about the same time. I believe it was afterwards.
Well, here's my feeling on this. If he wants to stay here in this court, I want him to get on methadone, and I'd like for him to start taking tests here. Because my problem with methadone, the facilities here that prescribe methadone never do anything to try to get people off. They just keep upping the dosage. And the other problem I have with it is I constantly see people taking methadone with other drugs. They're taking other drugs on top of the methadone. So it's not really working as an agonist. It's not keeping them off of other things. And in this case, at least, it looks like there's pretty good evidence that he had fentanyl in his possession. So if he wants to stay here, I want him to do a urine screen today. And then I want to try to maybe move him to another facility that's going to work to get him off methadone. I'm okay with, if you want to do MAT with Suboxone, buprenorphine, but I don't see methadone being appropriately used in this area. Or you just go to the grand jury, take the whole case to the grand jury and try your luck with one of the other kind of police cases.
He's willing to take your advice, Your Honor.
Okay, let's have him go do a urine screen and see what shows up there. I want to get us a baseline, see where we are. Come back after you do the urine screen. Go to the probation office to do that.
State of Ohio versus Amber Smith, case number CRA 24773, CRB 24774. Amber Smith.
Good morning, sir.
This is Mr. Morford's case, Amber Smith. This is a felony and a misdemeanor. She's appearing by teleconference.
Your Honor, do you have a report dated November 9th of this year?
I do not. I've got something that doesn't say anything. It just says progress report Amber Smith, one message. Sincerely, Beth Sutton, and it doesn't say anything.
That's the only thing I've received.
Unless there, it looks like there was an attachment.
It looks like that attachment is from something else.
Well, what I've got, attachment is some kind of collection happening. It's not even regarding Amber Smith. On the bottom, I mean, it's a printout of the email. It looks like there was an attachment to the email. I don't have the attachment to that email.
Okay. I'll see if I can't get that for you, Your Honor.
Okay. What's the state's position?
Well, it looks like there was supposed to be some sort of report, and it looks like maybe in Mr. Morford's office or something, they got the wrong papers.
Could be.
And so we'd still like to see that. Now, it does, I don't know where this young lady is right now, but she's somewhere.
She had a recovery point?
She's got glowing reports from the beginning there. It's outside Charleston.
Yes, and she's reported by teleconference before. We wouldn't have an opposition to continuing it to a later date and making sure we have a report next time.
I'll get an updated report, Your Honor.
How about Wednesday, the 26th?
Sir,
Yes?
so I am 12 stepping now in the program where I am transitioning into phase 2 as the last part of the program, and as soon as my coordinator, phase 2 coordinator orientates me, that will give me around about 90 days until I graduate the program.
Okay. Well, I'm going to reschedule your hearing to next Wednesday if I don't have the report. Hopefully we'll have.
Okay, do you want me, would you like for me to have somebody send a report into my lawyer or to you?
I think he already has it. I think he just didn't print it, or somebody in his office didn't print it out. It looks like it was attached to the email, but it was not printed. Anyway, get it. You and he get together and figure out how to get me a report by next Wednesday.
Yes,
And
sir.
then appear by teleconference like you did today.
Okay, and that's next Wednesday, November 26th,
Correct.
10 o'clock?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
May I have that email back, Your Honor?
It's in the file.
Okay, I'll get it. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Kerry McCoy, case number CRA 25725. She is not in our jail, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I may, we got questioned about her this morning. She was not on the docket, so we told her grandmother that she didn't need to be here today because she had posted a bond and
She's supposed to be away to go.
she is there.
Okay.
They brought her this morning and then they left. Because it was our fault. We told them she didn't need to be here.
Okay, let's reschedule. Did you give her a date to come back? Or
She's
anything?
coming back the 21st.
Okay,
On a
Monday.
different case, I believe.
24th or 26th?
She got another case. We told her to come back on that day.
December 1st?
Yes.
December 1st.
All right, I'll set this one for December 1st also, and this is Mr. Morford's case, so.
I'm good with that, Judge.
Yeah, I think you're already good at that.
I believe so. Yes, sir.
State of Ohio recalls Aaron Wells, case number CRB 25558.
Is Amy Van Zant here now?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
we'll call you later. Mr. Sowers texted me that you were here. All right, so this has been recalled to decide how we're going to go through it. Do we have somebody?
You'll have a motion.
Okay.
I don't think it is anyone. I don't think it's beneficial to the court or anyone. I think it's just move it to the
So our
family court.
young lady who's the alleged victim in this matter agrees that there's no further need to progress in this case, and we're willing to go ahead and dismiss the charges.
Okay, we'll be nominal, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
State's motion.
State of Ohio recalls Stephen Fortner to Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25301.
Mr. Morford's case, set for pre-trial. Tim Porter.
Judge, you'll recall he was sentenced for failure to appear, I believe, twice. Mr. Hill, did you point out last time?
Well, we had a trial scheduled.
November 3rd.
And he was also arraigned on a new charge that day, and but the trial was to commence later on at noon, I think it was scheduled for, and then he wasn't here for that, and he was arrested later on, and he's now been in jail for several days. We'd be willing to discuss a resolution to this if they would be willing to hear our proposal. He's got it.
I don't have any authority. I'm not going to have any of my instructions, so take it to a bench trial.
Okay. So which one do you want to try first?
Judge, his explanation for leaving was that he thought both cases had been combined. I'm not sure how that happened, but that's what he explained to me.
Well, he was wrong. So he wants a trial on Dola's case first, that's 25301.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the other case is set for pre-trial on December the 12th.
And it is an assault.
The other case.
Is the other case assault, or is that this one?
That's this one, Your Honor.
Okay.
I believe that's a theft.
Theft is the other.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the state had its witnesses here on the 3rd. Remember that. Let's see, who are we talking about? Oh, there's like 4 different people. James Dickus, Ricky Dickus, Deputy Adkins, Deputy Cochran. Looks like we were subpoenaed. How much time do you need to get them rounded up again for another?
Well, you know, it's really a matter of when they're all available and not necessarily how long. So I think it would be, if the court went ahead and set a date, and then we would very quickly determine if we need to move the date.
Okay. So we're looking in December. 2 trials already on the 1st.
How's your Friday, the 5th?
It's already on the trial set. I don't know what it is. I like it. Oh, yeah, that's true. We're not setting anything else that day. So it's going to be, the 8th has a trial set. 8th of December?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so I set a very low bond for Mr. Fortner, but I'm not going to let him out without a bond, and he hasn't posted it. December the 8th at noon for trial.
If I may, Your Honor, can I get out? I haven't had my medicine or anything in a week, and I will be at the trial for whatever I need to be in, please.
What's the state's position?
Excuse me?
I asked the prosecutor what his position is.
To please, Mr. Prosecutor, it was just a misunderstanding last time I was there, and just, I need to get out to take my medication, sir, and be with my family for holidays, please. I'm asking, please.
We agree, Your Honor, that there needs to be
Thank
some
you.
bond.
Thank you so
We think the
much.
current bond is appropriate.
No, he didn't say that. He said he thought the current bond was appropriate, so I'm gonna leave it the way it is.
So what is it, sir?
$1,000, so $150 probably gets you out.
$150 get me out.
Well, I can't promise that, I'm not the bail bondsman. You can talk to the bail bondsman, that's just my experience, that's about what it costs for $1,000.
Your Honor.
I said it at $1,000, cash or sure.
Your Honor, I talked to Gary after court Monday, and he was supposed to be in touch with Mr. Fortner.
Okay. Your lawyer's gonna get in touch with the bail bondsman again.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
We finished at the jail, Your Honor.
Okay, then finishes up at the jail.
State of Ohio recalls Noah Moore, case number CRA 25541, TRC 252291.
Well, this, you proved my point.
Yep.
You're getting prescribed methadone every day, and you're still positive for amphetamine, fentanyl, and methamphetamine, too. So, not working. So if he wants to stay in this court, I think he needs to be considered for inpatient. There's only a few places that will take someone taking methadone currently. So I know one of them is ODP. Who else can take someone?
We do. Let me confirm that we have a bed, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you want to talk with him too, or just?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Mr. Moore, we'll talk and see what we can do here.
Thank you. Thank you, yes.
State of Ohio recalls David Campbell, case number CRB 25378.
Okay, well, Mr. Campbell, Ms. Rayburn did answer my text and said he is compliant with their treatment. And they're recommending that he continue with treatment. So I think we should come back, let him continue with that, come back and maybe in January sometime. He doesn't have to come back as often, but she seems to think that is necessary. And as I understand it, we need to set it before the 12th of January.
Yes, Judge.
About the 9th.
That's fine.
January 9th is the next hearing. Pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio recalls Cody Kelly, case number TRC 252252 A and B, CRB 25542 A and B.
Okay, he's got an acceptable screen.
Yes, and you were going to, he was going to go to treatment, outpatient, wherever the court would like him to get an assessment at.
Well, he's got a Medicaid card.
Yes, sir.
Ohio.
It's through Kentucky. I get
Okay.
I get Social Security.
Well, is it Medicaid or Medicare?
I would have to ask my fiance. I think it's Medicaid, but it could be Medicare.
Okay, or you get a check?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Medicare.
I didn't know where, I just haven't got that Kentucky
Keep it
stuff.
straight, but sounds like you're getting Medicare. If it's Social Security disability, you'll be getting Medicare.
Okay.
Yeah, I dropped from my dead mother.
I believe ARC is probably the only place I know in Kentucky, any other places, but I would believe ARC is a facility where you can go. You have Medicare, you get treated. It's at the old Belfont Hospital.
Yeah.
You know where that is?
No, sir.
You don't know where Belfont Hospital is? Okay.
Your Honor, I get them, there's some mark information out
I'm
there.
sure
I
my
get that, some of
fiance
that
knows.
for 'em, so.
Do you live in Ashland, or where do you live?
I'm staying with my fiance right now, but I have a place in Ashland.
Okay. All right, so he's gonna get in contact with Art, get evaluated.
Yes.
Get treated, and then come back out periodically.
How long do I have to do it?
Well, whenever they recommend.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. Whatever's needed.
Yes.
They'll help me with starting.
Yeah, I'll read that info out there.
How about the 22nd of December?
Yes.
December 22nd. Will be his next hearing. 10 o'clock.
I'll walk out with you. Okay.
ARC is Addiction Recovery Care. It's in Ashland. They do a lot of Kentucky-based treatment, and they're medical. I think they can, I'm guessing they can do Medicare. I think they probably can.
I'll get him some info on that.
Thank you.
Thank you, God bless you. Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio recalls Bruce Curry, case number CRB 25-124.
Okay. So he just wants to enter a plea and be sentenced.
We entered the plea, Your Honor, guilty to the charge, and we just have to do the sentencing.
Okay. On the disorderly conduct, I'll impose a $100 fine. Where you pay the court costs, 10 days suspended. Order to do 30 hours community service, 2 years of level 5 probation. Review hearing on June 1st of 26. Get it done before then, you don't have to come in. If you don't have it done, you gotta come in at 9 o'clock. If you don't, you'll get a warrant for not showing up. Just
I appreciate
take
you.
care of it, and you won't have to go back to jail.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Good. Report to
Go to
probation.
probation now, and meet with Mr. Major.
State of Ohio recalls Amy Van Zant, case number CRB 25-456, CRA 25-458 A and B, CRC 25-830.
Amy Van Zandt. Mr. Smith's case.
Okay. Judge, she apologized, she had to get her car jumped, the battery wouldn't start, she was trying to get it here.
Yes, I apologize, sir.
She is, this is the one that I filed discovery on the OVI case. Apparently now there's a video from Speedway, I think I might have said Walmart, it's a Speedway alleged theft. I filed discovery, I should have that here within.
I'll let Mr. Sowers know you came, so you won't
Thank you,
be
yes.
tracking
Thank
you
you.
over the weekend.
Yes, thank you, I appreciate it.
Arrest you over the weekend.
All right. Actually, for, I was waiting for the house. So, hold on. So, my mom, this is what he says. So I had to say,
Okay, so when do you want to come back, Mr. Smith?
Judge, I've got, what's a good day for, I got a lot of December availability, January sketchy, but.
Okay, the dates that aren't good, 1st and 5th, everything else after that is pretty good.
We do either the 12th or 15th?
15th's better.
15th, okay.
December 15th will be the next hearing from Ms. Van Zandt.
At 10 o'clock.
Make sure your trials are going there.
I definitely. December 15th?
Yeah, I'll get that video and I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. All right, that's 10 a.m.
It's in there, correct.
Okay. Thank you, appreciate you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Donovan C. Anderson, case number CRA 25-260, A and B.
Mr. Holt's case set for hearing.
Okay. Mr. Anderson made a $1,000 payment towards restitution already today.
I see that.
So he's made some substantial steps.
Yeah, 26, 37, or
Let's get a report from UFR.
16, 37, 30.
So it looks, he's close to paying off the A case, Your Honor. So he is working. I don't know if we want to kick this out and give him a little bit more time past the holidays into
January.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's your availability?
Thanks for Friday. Would the 9th work, Your Honor? The 9th or the 23rd, whatever you prefer.
State have any preference?
Either's fine with us.
Let's do the 23rd.
Okay.
January 23rd, or 26th, preliminary hearing, 10 o'clock.
Do what you're doing, mate. Doing great. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brian Bryant, case number CRA 25-421, TRD 25-1770, CRD 25-436 A and B, CRD 25-1806 A and B.
Mr. Holt's case.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Your Honor, Mr. Bryant is employed, is actually working a large amount of overtime right now in the corner.
To get a report from Mr. Bryant. State's position.
Well, we're happy for him to continue on and continue to have good reports.
Okay, want to do that same day in January?
That works, Your Honor.
January 23rd?
Does it work for you?
It'll be 2 months.
It's Friday.
Or it's next week. January 23rd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, man.
State of Ohio versus Geneva DeBoard, case number CRA 25-488, Geneva DeBoard.
Your Honor, the last time we were here on Mr. DeBoard, if you remember, this is the woman who was in jail that we got her. She was a Kentucky resident, and she was in such significantly serious health condition that the jail wanted her out, and she was sent to Berea because they had a detox facility that I was under the impression, it was the first time I've ever dealt with them, was a little bit more suited to take care of a significantly either dangerous or serious case. They, upon her arrival in Berea, they sent her immediately to the Good Samaritan Hospital in Lexington, where she was in there for approximately 2 months. The plan was that she would get out and go back to Yonder. She came here when she was released and was on a walker. And she left early because of some pain she had. You know, she was unable to stand sitting in the audience for a period of time. So I got in contact with her, and I spoke to her yesterday, and she indicated that she had some very bad results. She believes a significant her doctor, and I have the name of the doctor. She has an appointment on the 24th. It's the first time she could get down there. She says she's unable to walk at this time. She is available by phone. But the doctor has told her to come down to Lexington on the 24th, where she'll likely be re-hospitalized. The rehab yonder said that approximately a month ago, was about the same time she was here, that she was too much of a medical liability to accept. So I do have her available by phone if the court would want to speak with her.
What's the state's position?
Well, it sounds like medical conditions very grave, and I think it's appropriate for us to either have Nolly discharged. If she comes back up again, we'll refile it.
Okay. Case will be Nolly at this point.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Tessa Stately, case number CRA 25-425, CRD 25-426.
You sign that.
This is Mr. Stratton's case.
Can I approach Your Honor?
Yes, she's at the council's.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so she has an ankle monitor at this time.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. We were able to get that placed and get her back into services.
So she's finished with detox back to the counseling center.
That's correct, Your Honor.
But really just getting started, correct?
Yes.
I think we already had another date scheduled. Does it show another date scheduled on there, Your Honor?
We were just here on the 14th, so we
Yeah.
can get right there.
Yeah, let me, we have another date on the 14th. Were we supposed to come back today?
Yeah, we were supposed to go today.
Okay, all right.
He's already played guilty to the CRD case number. So we'll just let that end and allow her to go to treatment if the state concur with that, or?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
It was today.
The 22nd of December, I think you're here already again, Mr. Stratton.
Yes, Your Honor.
December 22nd will be your next hearing. Preliminary hearing.
At what time?
10 o'clock.
Okay.
You can appear by teleconference as long as you're still in treatment.
I went ahead and I made sure, because I noticed that.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Ronnie Ward, case number CRA 25-351.
Okay, I did get a text from the VA about Lonnie Ward.
Okay.
And the Rayburn. Yesterday, 9:56 a.m. Ronnie Ward is now in Boyd County Jail for a felony possession charge.
Okay.
He has a felony
F5 possession here, Your Honor.
possession here as well.
Guess it's up to the state, what the state wants to do.
He had been released here to go to the VA for an assessment and treatment
Did he
on
leave?
November 7th.
Did he leave the VA, or did he just merely pick up a?
I don't know if he must have been on an outpatient basis.
Did they indicate, Your Honor, what the charge was in
She
Kentucky?
said felony possession. Yeah, felony possession charge is all she said. So how's the state going to proceed?
I think we'll nolly this.
I'll to the grand jury. Okay, Ronnie Ward's case will be nollied to the grand jury.
State of Ohio versus Ian Brown, case number CRA 25707, A, B, and C, CRB 25706, CRA 25717, CRA 25719, CRB 25350.
Mr. Stiers, please. Pronounce it RRS. Good report, good start.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that despite the victim's wishes, the state wishes to take this to the grand jury. In order to maintain his bond, I've advised Mr. Brown that his best bet is to go ahead and waive this to the grand jury. We would like to ask that in exchange for that waiver, the state agree that they will seek that should there be an indictment, that they will seek a summons, and should he appear pursuant to that summons, that they will agree to recommend that the bond continue.
I am including notes to that effect. At this time, we're okay with that. Of course, I know Mr. Stratton understands that we don't have any control over what the court does, but we're willing to ask for the same bond.
And yes, I recognize that he doesn't have any control what the court does, but it smooths things along when the state lives up to its agreements.
Okay. So he has a 2,000 OR bonds. Is everything going? Because there's 3 files here, and they all have 25 case numbers. One is a misdemeanor, 25-350. There's CRA 25717. There's CRA 25707, A, B, and C. So there's 4 felonies, all with 25 case numbers, and another misdemeanor, 25706. So what's going and what's staying?
All right. The 25707A, B, C, those all are from October the 28th. And anything else that arose on October the 28th, well, also, I'm sorry, also there's the possession of fentanyl charge from November the 5th, 25 CRA 717. And we'll also take then the 25 CRB 719.
That's okay. Is that CRB or CRB?
CRB.
Okay.
Now, what about 706? What date is 706?
Yeah, there's a CRA 25707, A, B, and C. Now, did you already say you were taking those?
Yes.
Okay, so those.
And also 25 CRB 706. That could very well be everything.
Well, there's a 25 CRB 350. Let's see what that is. Criminal damage. Renee Hay. That's her. Same victim.
He was already, he pled guilty, and there was a sentencing order on that already, on July the 18th. Here.
Is there a sentencing order on there?
He had a warrant on that case, Your Honor, for a probation violation on October 28th.
So there must have been a sentencing order.
Yes.
Okay. 10 days suspended, restitution of $200. So I guess that'll stay here. That's the only one that'll stay here. There was no contact order. At that point, that was in July.
That approach?
Yes. So, Ann, are you still wanting restitution? She was the
Oh,
person.
he paid it, yeah. I received it.
Have a payment of restitution on the criminal action case.
Well, she must have, she's saying you paid her directly. I said, you're saying he paid you directly.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, let's, there was only court costs then left. There was no fine, just restitution. And since everything else is going to come please, I'll just say that the court suspends the court costs and the case is completed, so we don't have to come back and monitor it. So, on the remaining cases, everything is violate to the grand jury.
Thank you.
Misdemeanors and felonies are all going to the grand jury.
So watch for a summons to come. Are you inpatient? Yes, sir. He's inpatient at RRS, Mr. Hill, so you might make note of that, so that when
I misstated that. Actually, you wanted to waive because you wanted to keep them on.
well, we're waiving the
Felonies are.
felonies, I would assume that misdemeanors would be nolly. And make a note, if you could, that he's at RRS inpatient, so that if a summons is issued, that they don't send it somewhere he's not going to be found.
I can give him the address real fast. if you need it.
State of Ohio versus William Kaplinger. Case number CRA 24-631. And CRB 11-1152-896.
Thank you.
Good report. Mr. Caroline.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is it addressed in there? What do you expect for that?
December 16th.
Is it in the letter? I didn't notice it. It's not, I don't think it's addressed specifically in the letter, but he's expected to graduate inpatient on December 16th
To outpatient services.
to outpatient services.
2 outpatient, or he's graduating out?
Graduating inpatient to outpatient.
Graduating to outpatient.
Okay. How's the state want to handle this?
Well, Mr. Kavanagh is to be commended for the progress he's made, and every sentence said something good about his progress.
Thank you.
And, he's got a little bit of time to go to complete the residential. And what date would he be finished with that?
16th, December 16th,
And then after that,
outpatient services.
outpatient. So we'd like to see him into the outpatient services anyway, but,
Come back in January?
yes, please.
Sorry.
Does Monday or Friday matter?
Monday's better for the work.
12th?
12th of January will be the next meeting. Okay, good job, sir.
Thank you.
January 12th.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Western Holland, case number CRA 24636. Mr. Holland.
Stiers case. Says he moved to,
He's an outpatient, Your Honor.
he just started that November 7th. Or so maybe he has the wrong year.
This has been going on since
His case is old.
October of 24, so I think that's probably a typo.
Yeah, it says November 7th, 25.
Yeah, he originally started an outpatient with us. There was some issues with drug use, so he ended up going back through the whole 3-5-2-5-2-1 cycle, and now he's an outpatient.
It's obviously a typo, Your Honor, because it says he's been there since 11/7/2025, and it talks about a urine screen on 11/6/2025. So it's got to be a typo of some kind.
It looks like the mess up was this past summer, July.
Correct, Your Honor.
So, I mean, he's doing well, but I'd like to see him back at least one more time in January.
Okay, we'll go with that 12th date, Your Honor.
Yes, January 12th.
Write that down. Let me get a second. Right here. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Harry Markham, case number CRA 25283.
Mr. Stiers case.
Your Honor, if it please the court, we were here last on September 29th, and I don't know whether I misunderstood or not, but I was told, and I believe my notes indicate that he had half the money then and he would pay the rest of it at the end of November. Now, apparently, the half of the money is now today. It's not back then, so he only has the $700 today that we thought he had the last time. So basically, this would be the first $700, and we've been waiting quite some time to get any money. Ms. Warner's here, the victim in this matter, and I agree with her that the case is better resolved in the common pleas court.
And my note was it would go on to the grand jury if it wasn't resolved today.
In that case, Your Honor, I'm going to advise my client that he should probably waive the grand jury in effort to keep his bond. And I'd ask again that the state agree to issue a summons and to recommend maintaining the bond.
Is that what you wish to do, Mr. Mark?
Yes.
Okay, let's sign a waiver. You need to monitor this. I would get on there's a website for the clerk's office. I would check it every week to see if there was an indictment. Because what can happen is they can indict you, send it to the wrong address or whatever, and you'll get a warrant and get arrested, even though you paid a bond up and they may not even notify you, correct, Mr. Steyer?
That is correct. It's about a 50-50 chance on whether I'll be his attorney. If I'm not his attorney, they won't notify me of the case, and I wouldn't know to notify Mr. Markham. So, also, I'm asking the state to agree to continue or to recommend a continuation of the bond, as Mr. Heald pointed out. That is not determinative on the court. So we do have some money that I'm going to return that to Mr. Markham. I'm going to advise him to keep that handy because there's also, depending on which judge he gets, he may get a cash or surety bond despite appearing in response to a warrant, and if so, he'll need that money to bond himself out.
Okay, so the case is waived to the grand jury on the same.
Oh, I need to bring that forward, Your Honor.
And something else I'd like to add, if somehow he came up with the entire $1,820 before the next grand jury, he might be able to keep the case from going on to the grand jury. We're most concerned about getting it paid, and then we can deal with the consequences of that after he would come up with the money. We might refile it here and have it as a misdemeanor if he paid it. We want to get it paid.
At this point, the case is waived on to the grand jury.
If you come up with the money, let me know. That's how long you got it. Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Carolyn Jackson. Case number CRA 25341.
I'll explain it to
Morpher's
you.
case set for preliminary hearing.
Oh.
I need to get your card. You need to get your card. I'll see you there for my mask.
Very good report.
Sir,
Good job.
thank you.
Continue to monitor.
Yes, Judge.
January 9th?
That works.
January 9th will be the next hearing.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're saying I missed more than one.
State of Ohio versus Paul J. Wilds. Case number CRA 25354 A and B. Paul Wilds.
Morpher's case, preliminary hearing. Is it focus? I think Mr. Wallace needs to do a hearing screen here today. Go do your screen.
Which way? Back here?
Probation office.
State of Ohio versus Robert Skaggs, case number CRB 24212, for sentencing trial.
Robert Skaggs. Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge. I have not seen it this morning and have no explanation as to why he is not here.
Oh, yeah.
He has a bond up.
What about the theft charge? I had to talk to him. What if he gave the truck back and pled
Set this for December 15th for the bond.
Yes, sir.
Which case is this?
Robert Skaggs.
Sorry, I was talking to her.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Did you go to consider the case?
It's just a great job.
And this is about every other hearing.
I know, it's mortifying.
She must have done more job.
State of Ohio recalls Noah Moore, case number TRC 252291.
They don't send somebody signals, they're not, they didn't show up on the dime.
Mr. Worker's case. Okay, Mr. Moore was gonna talk to some providers about treatment, so we got something worked out.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor, if it's okay with you, I'd like to go Monday so I get my job situated so I don't lose it. They have me approved to go there Monday. I have to go 2 days without methadone, which gives me the weekend to go without it. and I have no issue showing up Monday there.
And where is it?
I'm from Cardinal. My name is Paige, and we'll be happy to take him.
Okay, and where will he be located physically?
3.5 in Piketon.
And you informed your employer then, or?
That's what I'm supposed to be working in about an hour. It gives me a chance to talk to my employer, and get everything squared away so I don't lose my job.
Okay.
I mean, give me the chance, I'll be there.
December 8th, Mr. Walker, you here?
Yes, Judge.
December the 8th, we're expecting to get our first initial report.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 10 o'clock.
And we have
the card.
We have an OVI pending, there is a Eurostream, so hopefully we'll have it soon. We should have it pretty soon.
State of Ohio versus Joshua Turner, case number TRC 25-625, A and B, set for sentencing.
Joshua Turner is Mr. Well, I have Mr. Holt.
Sorry, Your Honor, Mr. Turner was sentenced, or excuse me, was pled guilty last time we were here. He has taken some time off to begin to address this. He had some, I believe, some financial issues, but he has been able to pay for the...
I'm gonna pay today. I just started talking, I got paid yesterday, so, and then it's $549 for this third parties to recommend me do a DOT program. And then I've had all kinds of other stuff going on this month, and it's just been a...
What's so we're here for sentencing, what's the state's recommendation?
And he did do 2 days of community service, Your Honor.
I've not, I ain't got up to see sort of papers.
Okay.
So,
Where at?
Well,
Sims,
Town.
we were going to, he was going to be in treatment, and so I didn't really understand what was just said about it.
So I think this, he had to pay for the Department of Transportation employer, because he's a TWIP card employee, he works on the barges. So his company once he told his company, his employer, about the situation, which he was trying to do it on his own and do it teleconference, it wasn't working, we addressed that, Your Honor. And then we talked about that when we pled. He had to, so he's not been working because he's been off. He had to pay, was it $600 to start the DOT?
$594 for a SAP program or something. I don't know. It's a third party that recommends a DOT. So it's just jumping through hoops.
So he does have the money to pay that now. He's had to pay me and not working for a month. He's had some money issues, but he has done 2 days community service with Sims Township. I know that's not been reported to Josh, but
I do not have any reports of it yet.
who'd you say the guy is?
Cecil Mays.
Cecil Mays.
And I told him, and I talked to him last night, and he said if you wanted to call or anything like that, he knows the dates. And
He has done community service there before, Your Honor.
I think, and he's got a substantial amount now at this point, right?
I think the first time was like 30 hours, and then I was only able to get 10 hours in 2 days.
So he's got over 40 hours, Your Honor.
So you're asking for a delay in sentencing then, or?
Yes, I think Mr. Hill and I were of the impression that it's going to be how did Mr. Fields address his treatment, and was the satisfaction level of the court?
Apparently, there's a program through the Department of Transportation.
Correct, and
he has to sign up for it, he has to pay money for it, he's just got the money to pay for it, which we encourage that, and we'd like to have something that shows what the program is to make sure that it
And I don't have that
suits what's required. But we want him to be sober, and we want him to save his job, and hopefully this program will work out for him. We'd like to have something the next time.
We hoping that part of the sentence will be ankle monitoring, home confinement. Mr. Turner's willing to, or ankle monitor, I know that's part of it.
do they have an alcohol thing?
Or the alcohol monitor, whatever the court would want to do, we're willing to start that now.
Well, we can maybe get a screen bracelet. I don't know if Common Police has that, or ask it to the police.
So you can check into it, Your Honor.
Okay. There may soon be a problem with getting that marker, so that's a little bit out there. What's the state's position on it?
Well, I think that the potential for the scram bracelet would be a good thing, and then it could accumulate some goodwill that way. We're not, we're not ready to make a recommendation as to what the sentence should be, but we're interested in making sure he gets started on the program that's offered by the Department of Transportation. We'd like to have next time something in writing that explains what the program is.
Well, we have just so people on screen bracelets before, so I know it can be done. So what I'm going to ask them to do today, we'll set another hearing out in the future, meet with Mr. Major today. He can make the contact, get the screen bracelet set up, get it put on, placed, and then come back for the next hearing, and also bring some evidence that you started your counseling. So, who do we get the screen bracelet?
It's through Pete's Tree, Your Honor, and it's defendant paid.
Okay. All right, Mr. Turner's going to do that, if you can help him get that set up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then I'm thinking 2 to 3 weeks to come back for hearing Mr.
This,
Hall.
that works,
Your
Your Honor.
availability in that time frame.
Yes.
The 8th is good. Really, we can make anything after the 8th work. 8th or later.
The 8th is good with me, Your Honor.
8th is good?
Yes.
Okay, let's set the next hearing for December the 8th. And I'll set it as a sentencing. By then, I'm going to assume you'll have a screen bracelet and we'll probably get the order. The aspect, you'll have a screen bracelet that he pays for. See Mr. Major, he'll get you the contact information to get that done. Start your counseling through DOT, bring something back showing that's happening on the 8th.
I'm telling you to bring a description of the program and an update.
Okay.
All right, go see Mr. Major, he just was in here for a second, his office to the left, as you go around the corner.
State of Ohio versus Michael P. Ford, case number CRB 25-729.
All right, do you have a lawyer now, Mr. Ford?
No, sir. I was going to get one, I just didn't. Don't have the money to pay for one.
Do you still want to get a lawyer, or how do you want to proceed? My notes were that you pled guilty at the arraignment when I said it for sentencing today.
Yes, sir. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, not say guilty, but...
Are you wanting to withdraw your guilty plea then, or?
Yes, because I'm not...
Okay. Is Dirk McFan here?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Dirk, come on up.
You can come up and talk to the prosecutor, please.
So, Your Honor, these two gentlemen they live across the street from each other. And apparently there's been problems ongoing for a long time. And according to Mr. McFan, there's some video evidence and things of that nature. So it might be an idea that Mr. Fuller, might be a good idea if Mr. Fuller were to hire a lawyer or have one appointed by the court, and we can address this further. But the main thing at this moment is that there not be any problems at all, and that there be no contact at all. I think there's a temporary protection order. There was a civil protection order hearing on November the 12th, but there has been no decision issued by the court yet. A civil protection order would go a long way to ensuring that there are no problems, or at least providing some other assistance if that would happen.
Okay. Do you want to make an offer to Mr. Fuller as to what you would recommend if he changed his plea at this point?
Our recommendation would be 10 days in jail, suspended, and a no contact order. Also, looks to me like he might benefit from some anger management counseling. We'd want that as part of the probation.
All right, Mr. Fuller, is that any interest to you, or do you want to get a lawyer?
So to stay away from him, and our property conjoins together. I own a big field. I own all the property all the way around by his house. I really don't know. I haven't bothered him. I will not bother him. I have not even looked his way. I don't.
Okay, do you want me to consider you for a court-appointed lawyer? Are you working? Do you have a job?
Yes, sir. I'm a block layer. I work for Siffords Masonry.
All right, I have to determine your gross annual income. Do you know what that is?
No, sir, I really don't.
Do you file an income tax return every
No,
year?
sir, I was on disability for a long time. I was trying to get in the union, in the bricklayers union, and I can't because of my disability. So.
Okay. So you don't work all the time?
Yeah, we've been working every day. We've been doing a lot of work.
Since when? Since how long?
Golly, I've been doing it for 6 years now.
How do you not file an income tax return?
Because
You're required to file an income tax
well,
return.
I help him out. I help out is what I do. I'm allowed through my disability up
But
at
you're getting
Ironton.
paid, right?
Yes,
How much? Are you paid by the hour?
yes.
How much per hour?
It's $16 an hour.
Okay. Well, you might want to check into getting your taxes. You're gonna owe, you owe taxes for that.
Yes, sir.
So 40 hours a week?
Yes, sir. Sometimes a little bit less. It just depends on the weather.
So. So you're making at least $30,000 a year gross?
25, 30, maybe at the most.
Do you have dependents, or the people that are dependent on your income, children?
No, sir. I got two that live with me. They're graduated, though. They're my stepsons. That's my wife right here.
Okay. How old are the stepchildren?
18 and 18.
And they live in
20,
the household with you?
18 and 20, yes. They live in the household with me.
Do they work?
No, sir. They're getting ready to
And
start.
you're out of order. You're not permitted to speak.
Yes, sir. One's going to college, and the other one he's trying to get on as a, I guess, a child something, advocate or something. One's going to Shawnee, one to go to Marshall.
And does she work?
No, she doesn't work. I'm the only household. I'm the
I'll
only one
appoint
in the
Mr.
household.
Stratton to represent you.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
I withdraw your guilty plea.
Yes, sir.
Since it was uncounseled. Set it for a pretrial. It's going to be in December. Well, here's, either need a time waiver, we'll have to come back pretty quick, or it's only a court to do this.
Okay.
Talk to him.
I have to be at King's Daughters on the 18th of December for colonoscopy. I've got blood coming out of, you know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah.
I have to be there, it's already been set up.
We'll wait time, Your Honor, and then we'll just schedule.
Well, we can come back before the 18th of December.
Yeah.
I've had 15 of those.
This is my first one,
It's
sir.
not that big a deal.
Yeah, I know, my boss told me that quite a bit.
Okay, so how about the 8th or 15th?
15th would be fine.
15th is fine, Your Honor.
You wait time for it.
Yes, we'll make time.
December 15th will be pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
I'll get scheduled on that case, okay? I'll do some info on it. So just give me a call when how you do.
State of Ohio versus Angela Spurlock, case number CRB 181327,
Okay.
CRB 181297,
You're good to go.
CRB 18558.
Angela Spurlock.
So the 15th. Thank you for being here.
And I have Mr. Morford down. It's the sentencing, so I think she has a bond up.
Your Honor, she was here earlier, she's not in the lobby now.
She had been, well, that's a long time, she had been in treatment previously. I have it down as a sentence.
Where she was for you.
Yeah,
That's what I have on.
I'm looking for the bond. Okay, well, it's not immediately jumping out at me, so
That's a very effective strategy.
we'll look for that after court. She's not here, we'll look for the bond. There should be a bond in the file. Okay.
State of Ohio versus Corey C. Justice, case number TRC 252643 A and D. Mr. Stratton is our attorney, and Mr. Ashworth is the special prosecutor.
Or is the mail?
Yes.
For pretrial.
Yes.
Mr. Ashworth is the special prosecutor.
Yes, Your Honor, actually was handed this file today when I walked in.
Okay.
I handled him the file when he walked in.
Okay.
It's fine, I don't care. It's fine, yeah, I was just letting.
We just need to reset this.
Oh, it was just set. It was-
Yeah, this really new case, Your Honor.
I think they sent it to me yesterday, it just hasn't gotten in my hands yet.
It's, looks like the main case is in ODI.
That's what I understood to be.
Yes. Actually, that is the main case. You'll see a protection order in there, but that's the reason for the conflict with the prosecutor's office, yes.
Okay. When do you want to set it for, so we need to set it for another pretrial?
At Mr. Ashworth's convenience. I think you pre by video.
I think we're here, I mean, I don't know if this is too soon, but I think we're here on Wednesday.
So I get all my teeth pulled out on December the 5th, so.
You might want to do it before Wednesday.
Next Wednesday for?
Well, I'm here next Wednesday, Your Honor, for something that we had together. I didn't know if that was too soon, but I'd be fine with me.
Huh?
Don't you have cases scheduled for this?
I didn't have anything on my schedule, and I looked at the docket, I didn't see anything on the docket sheet out there, so I'm gonna have to double check that.
And I don't get me wrong, but I thought we said Meredith.
I'm sorry, it was the 2nd for my date.
We have a case in Meredith, I thought was set for jury trial, but I may be wrong.
I'll have to check that, Your Honor, I'll check it afterwards, but let's set this after, maybe sometime in December.
8th or after December?
Any date except the 8th.
On January, I'll be getting prosthodontists to put in some teeth.
Come
So
back in December.
So for the 15th, maybe? Or that Friday?
I think December the 15th will probably be fine. May I attend?
Yeah, you can do it by telephone. December 15th, free call, 10 o'clock. Mr. Ashworth can appear by telephone.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, we're good to go.
State of Ohio recall of Angela Spurlock, case number CRB 181327. CRB 18558.
I'm sorry, I went and took a breathing treatment. I have pneumonia, so I'm sorry.
He is here now.
I have a payment and I will be here in the morning for community service, sir.
Okay, how much are you paying?
20 right now. They're killing me.
Okay, see the clerk, it looks like there's still some community service.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here in the morning.
Okay, very good. Okay, see the clerk, be here in the morning for community service.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we need to give you another date. Let's go in January, and pretty booked up in December, so January the 12th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think that may be a bad date for me, Judge.
Okay.
Give me just
Oh,
one.
let's go before then, so the 9th, I remember you said that was good.
9th, good?
January 9th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Amy DeMint, case number CRB 24363, CRB 24525, CRB 24526. Set for trial, Your Honor. Mr. Ashworth is special prosecutor.
Okay. And then what about, I've got Paul Wiles, supposed to do the insurance agreement.
He was screened.
I'm gonna, have y'all talk, I need 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes and I'm starting to trial.
I've talked with her, I've talked with Mr. Ashworth.
And?
No resolution.
Okay, 5-minute recess and we'll get started with the trial.
Did you look at it?